learners. I'm Cynthia Mwa, your integrated science teacher presenter. Today, our topic is water pollution. Water pollution. Now, before we start today's lesson, let's look at our homework. Number 1. What is carbon dioxide, CO2? What is carbon dioxide, CO2? Carbon dioxide is a gas that contains 2 oxygen atoms and 1 carbon atom. This is the symbol, carbon dioxide. Number 2, state 3 uses of carbon dioxide. State 3 uses of carbon dioxide, CO2. 1. Plants use carbon dioxide to prepare their food. 2. Carbon dioxide is used in fire extinguishers. Puts out fire. We use it to put out fire. 3. It is used in carbonated drinks or fizzy drinks to preserve the drinks. Good. So, today's lesson is water pollution. Water pollution. Now, before we start today's lesson, let's look at our lesson objectives. Lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to 1. Explain what water pollution is. Explain what water pollution is. 2. Describe 3 activities of good drinking, 3 qualities of good drinking water. Describe 3 qualities of good drinking water. And then the last one, mention 3 human activities that pollute water. Mention 3 human activities that pollute water. So these are our lesson objectives. Explain what water pollution is. Describe 3 qualities of good drinking water. Mention 3 human activities that pollute water. So these are our lesson objectives. We have another one. Give 3 ways of preventing water pollution. That is prevention of water pollution. Give 3 ways of preventing water pollution. Good. Now, introduction. Introduction of the lesson, water pollution. Good. Now, water is one of the most important resources provided to us by nature. So, God gave the water to us. Water is one of the most important resources provided to us by nature. Okay. We use water for many things. We use water in our everyday life. We use water. So water, we need water most. We need water. Good. We drink water every day. Every day we drink. If we don't drink water, we may die. So we drink water every day. We wash our hands with water. We wash our hands with water. So we can see the boy washing his hands with water. That's the uses of water. So we wash our hands. When you go to school, after playing, you wash your hands with soap and water. After eating, after visiting the toilet, you wash your hands with water and soap. So we wash our hands with water. Even when you are preparing food, when you are coming to prepare food, you wash your hands before you start preparing. When mothers are giving their babies food, they wash their hands with water. So we wash our hands with water. The next one is we bath with water every day. We bath with water every day. In the morning and in the evening, we use sponge and then soap in addition to water to bath. So children, make sure you bath in the morning and in the evening. So we bath with water every day. We brush our teeth with water. So you can see the boy using water to brush his teeth. The brush, we have Pestodent on it. Pestodent on it too. Brush his teeth. So we brush our teeth with water. Now look at the woman. What is she doing? She's washing. You can see her washing. There is soap and there is water in the bowl. So we wash our clothes with water. Without water, we can't wash our clothes. So we wash our clothes with water and soap. Good. We wash plates with water. So you can see the boy washing plates with water. After eating, we use water to wash our plates. After cooking, we use water to wash the things that we have used, the utensils that we have used for cooking. So we wash plates with water. Now what is this, children? Egg. We are cooking egg. What is in the pan? We have water and it's boiling. So we cook with water. We cook with water. Most of the food that we eat are cooked with water. Without water, we can't cook our food. Boiling rice, we use water. When we are boiling rice, when we are preparing soup, when we are preparing even tea, drinks that we buy every day are prepared with water. So we cook with water. Good. Now let's look at it. What are they doing? What are they doing? They are cleaning. This one is cleaning the floor and this one is cleaning the toilet. So we use water for cleaning. We use water for cleaning. So we can see the girl scrubbing the floor with water. Scrubbing the floor with water. And the boy too is cleaning the toilet, the water closet with water. So we use water for cleaning. It's not only the floor and the toilets. We can also use it in our bathhouse, our corridors, our kitchen. We clean with water. So we use water for cleaning. That is what uses of water. Good. Now we have finished with the uses of water. Now we are going to the qualities of good drinking water. Qualities of good drinking water. Now what are the qualities? Look at the boy. What is he doing? He's drinking water. He is drinking water. Look at the water that he's drinking. Look at the color. Good. Now water must be tasteless. When you drink water, it shouldn't taste salty. It shouldn't taste sweet. It should be tasteless. It should be tasteless. It means it shouldn't taste anything. Yes. So water must be tasteless. Water must be tasteless. Good. Let's look at another quality of drinking water. Water must be colorless. Water must be colorless. It means water has no color. Water has no color. Look at the water the girl is drinking. Okay. Water must be odorless. Water must be odorless. It means there's no scent. There shouldn't be any scent in the water that we drink. It must be odorless, no scent. Should be free from scent. Good. Now, water must be colorless. Water must be colorless. Now, let's look at this woman. The type of water she is drinking. Look at it. Look at the color. This one, it has color. And the boy, look at the water that the boy is drinking. Yes, this one is colorless and this one has color. This one is not tea. It is not cocoa drink. This is the water that they drink. So this one, our water shouldn't be like this. Our water should be like this. That is, water must be colorless. Water must be colorless. Good. Another one, water must be free from harmful particles. Water must be free from harmful particles. Now let's look at this water. You see some particles at the base of the cup. And look at this one. There's nothing in the water. So this is what we are talking about. No particles should be in. Yes, harmful particles. But this one, we have particles at the base of the cup. So water must be free from harmful particles. Good. Now we are on water pollution. We are still on water pollution. Now we make water dirty through our many activities. So we are looking at human activities that make water unsafe for use. We make water dirty through our many activities. So let's look at this. Let's look at it. These are human activities that has caused this. Now this was a clean water, and look at what has happened. Good. Now water pollution. Water pollution is when harmful substances get into water bodies and make water unsafe for human use, as we saw. So it will make the water unsafe. Let's just look at this water. You can't just take this one for washing, for bathing, for doing so many. You can't use it. Good. So that is why we are saying water pollution is when harmful substances get into water bodies and make water unsafe for human use. So we can see here chemicals from the tube is entering the stream, and it will make the water unsafe for use. You can't drink this water. You cannot drink it. You cannot use it to wash your clothes. You cannot use it to wash your plates. It makes the water unsafe for human use. Now, human activities that pollute water. We are coming to look at human activities that pollute water. Now, the first one is sewage disposal. Sewage disposal. That is waste matter from homes or buildings. So wastes from our homes or buildings. It's called what? Sewage. And when we put this water into our water bodies, it makes the water unsafe for use. So the first one is sewage disposal. Sewage disposal. Now, let's look at the next one. Throwing rubbish into water bodies. Throwing rubbish into water bodies. Look at the man throwing the rubbish into the water body. The rubbish, you don't need it. We don't need it. So you have to put it at the right place. Look at where he is putting it. And it will make the water unsafe. And we can't drink this water because of the rubbish. We can't drink it. We can't use it for washing. We can't use it for anything. Even when you use it, if you don't know and you go and fetch this water, when you send it to the house and you drink, you will fall sick. So throwing rubbish into water bodies. The next one is improper disposal of rubbish. Now look at this one. Look at this. The rubbish will enter into our streams, rivers, and it can make the water unsafe. So this is what we are discouraging. Improper disposal of rubbish. Good. When it rains, the rubbish gets into water bodies. So we can see. Let's look at it. The rubbish here, this rubbish will enter into the river, and when it rains, and look at what is happening, and it will make the water unsafe for use, and we can't use it. So you can see, when it rains, the rubbish gets into the water bodies, and the rubbish cut it. Okay, the next one is, this pollutes the water bodies, as we can see. They are in it. The rubbish are now staying in the river. They are there. They are in the river, and we can't fetch it. We can't use it to do anything. Good. Wastewater from factories, hospitals, and leaking septic tank, they get into our water bodies. From factories, they are waste. Chemicals are in it. They enter into our water bodies. It will make the water unsafe for use. The chemicals are harmful. They are harmful. That's why they are throwing it away when it gets into our water bodies. And in hospitals, also the waste from there, they're also harmful. They are no good. Chemicals are in it, and they will make the water unsafe for use. And then leaking septic tank. So the toilets, when they get into the water, it will make it unsafe. And when we drink or use it to wash clothes, to bath, or to do anything, we can fall sick. So human activities that pollute water. Now another one is the waste disposal. That is waste matter from homes and buildings. Now, application of fertilizers by farmers. So you can see, this is fertilizer. We are applying it on the tomato plants, and the tomato will grow. And this is rice. This is cocoa. Yes, they are applying on it. And you see, the plants will grow. And let's look at what will happen later. Now, when it rains, these chemicals are washed into water bodies and pollute them. So we can see the chemicals from the fertilizer will enter into the river or the stream, and it can make the water unsafe for use. Now, application of herbicides and the use of pesticides by farmers. Now, herbicides, we use it to kill the weeds, and the pesticides to kill the germs on the plants, the animal that destroy the plant, the leaves. So when you do this, it will leave, the chemical will wash away when it rains, and it gets into our water bodies, and the water becomes unsafe for use. So application of herbicides and the use of pesticides by farmers. The next one is illegal mining activities. Illegal mining activities also pollute the water bodies. Now let's look at this video. Watch this video carefully and look at it. Now they are searching for gold, and the water that they are using contains chemicals. The chemical is mercury. Now when the chemical is added to the water, they can see the gold clearly. They will pick the gold, and the mercury will stay in the water. Let's look at it. Let us look at the video and see. Look at the boy washing, searching for the gold. Let's look at it. They are searching for the gold. And look at this clean water. The water was clean. Look at it. Let's look at this water. Very clean water, odorless, colorless, tasteless. And look at the water. The activities, what they were doing has made this water the color like this. And we saw in our first introduction that the water that the woman was drinking is like this. It's the type of water they drink. So look at the boy washing the gold in the water. Contains the chemicals, and it will pollute our water, and we can't use this water. So illegal mining activities also pollute the water bodies. So look at the color of the water. This one, it will wash into our rivers. Okay. Dangers of using unsafe water. So the water that we saw, if you use it, we are coming to look at what will happen to us. Dangers of using unsafe water. Now let's look at this man. What is he doing? Let's look at it. He's vomiting. And this man too, diarrhea and then stomach pains. So if you drink the dirty water, you can vomit. You can get diarrhea and your stomach can pain you. So the following are dangers of drinking unsafe water. Vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pains. Good. Now, ways of preventing water pollution. Now, all that we have seen, we can prevent it. We can prevent it. So we are coming to look at how we will prevent the water pollution. So ways of preventing water pollution. Now, the first one is waste should be kept in dustbins. Now, this one, we shouldn't do it. We shouldn't throw water, rubbish in water bodies. We should put them in dustbins. We should put our rubbish in dustbins. Good. Now, we must clean our environment regularly. Let's look at what they are doing. They are desalting the gutters. The rubbish in the gutters, they are collecting them. They are sweeping the streets. So the rubbish in the gutter, when you collect them, when it won't get into our water bodies. You can put it at the proper place. So we must clean our environment regularly. Good. The next one is miners should not use chemicals that pollute our water bodies. So they shouldn't use the mercury. And mercury contains chemicals that makes the water unsafe. So miners should not use chemicals that pollute water bodies. The next one is we should plant trees along river bodies. So let's look at this video. Should plant trees along river bodies. So let's look at what will happen. Let's look at it. Now we should plant the trees and let's look at what will happen to it. Yes. Now when you plant the tree along river bodies, when it rains, the water will not fall on the ground, on the bare ground. When it falls on the bare ground, it can cause erosion, and then the water will wash, the dirty things that wash into rivers. So if you plant the trees, the water will fall on the tree and it will not fall on the ground directly. So that's why we are saying we should plant trees along river bodies or water bodies. So you can see this tree. So this one, when it rains, the water will fall on the tree. It will not get directly on the ground. And we have some grasses also here. So erosion will not take place. Erosion will never take place. Good. Do not put paints, oils, medicines or chemicals down sink drains or toilets. Now the paints, the oil, the chemicals contain chemicals that can pollute our water bodies. So when you put it in the sink and when it enters our rivers, our water bodies, it can make the water unsafe. So we do not put paints, oil, medicines or chemicals down sick drains or toilets. Yes. Now we have finished with our lesson. We are coming to look at the summary of our lesson. The topic is water pollution. Water pollution. Now first, we looked at the qualities of good drinking water, and we said the qualities are water. The water that we drink should be odorless. It means there shouldn't be any scent in the water, and it should be colorless. It should be free from harmful particles, and it should be tasteless. There shouldn't be any taste in the water that we drink. The next one is uses of water. We saw the uses of water as washing our plates, drinking, bathing, cleaning. We use it for cleaning so many things. And the next one, we saw activities that pollute water. Activities that pollute water. Minus and others. We also saw the prevention of water pollution. Prevention of water pollution. We shouldn't throw rubbish into our water bodies. We should clean our compound or our environment regularly. Miners should not use chemicals in water bodies and others. So we have finished with our lesson. I hope you followed, and this one can help us to a long way. Even when you go to secondary school, you will be taught water pollution. Good. So let's test ourselves. Let's test ourselves on water pollution. Question number 1. Which one of the following is the chief source of water pollution? Which one of the following is the chief source of water pollution? Tree planting, farming, illegal mining. Which one is the answer? Illegal mining. Illegal mining. They use the chemicals, mercury, in the water in searching for the gold. And mercury is, the chemical in it is dangerous, and it makes our water unsafe. 2, drinking polluted water can cause. Drinking polluted water can cause. We have stomach pains, measles, headache. Which one is the answer? Okay, stomach pains. Stomach pains. The chemicals in the water can bring about stomach pain. Stomach pains. Good. Number 3. Which of the following is a water polluting factor? Which of the following is a water polluting factor? We have smoke, waste from factories, and then fire. Which one? Okay, waste from factories. Waste from factory. The waste also contains chemicals, and the chemicals are harmful to our body. So when it gets into the water and you use it, it is not safe. Number 4, water pollution can be stopped best by. Water pollution can be stopped best by railing more fishes, planting trees along rivers, fencing water bodies. Okay, planting trees along rivers, as we saw. And the last question, which of the following are the primary causes of water pollution? Which of the following are the primary causes of water pollution? We have human activities, plants, animals. Okay, we have human activities. Human activities. Good. Now you have done very, very, very well. I hope you followed the lesson. I know you will do it. Now, before we go, let's look at our homework. Homework. Yes, this is our homework. This is our homework. Number one, what is water pollution? What is water pollution? Number two, give 3 human activities that pollute water. Give 3 human activities that pollute water. 3, state 3 ways of preventing water pollution. State 3 ways of preventing water pollution. Now, I'll give you some time to copy this homework. Okay. Hello, learners. I hope you have finished copying. Sit down and solve. Hope to see you. Bye-bye.